What's up, Lions Nation? It is We Are Lions Nation podcast live, and it is game day, folks. We got the Lions taking on the Vikings, and we are going to preview that game for you right now. We got Smoking Jeremy B in the house today, and of course, the Stat Man as well. And hey, guys, that countdown, it begins
now.
All right. Welcome in to the preview show. I am so excited. It is game day, and how else would you want to start game day than hopping on and watching We Are Lions Nation podcast this morning? What's up, guys? Smoking Jerry Beast, the Stat Man. How we doing on this awesome game day morning?
I am in recovery from. I'm doing recovery due to the whole birthday party thing. Don't mind me. I'll speak when spoken to.
The big 51, huh?
The big 5-1. I'm starting my 52nd revolution around the sun.
Hell yeah. Congratulations and happy birthday. I already shouted out to you in the chat and everything. So
yeah, I appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, and I'm glad to be back. Sorry I had to miss the last show, guys. Feel like I let you down. I know we kind of do this together. And
no way.
When one of us is gone, it kind of, I don't know.
Hey,
family, work, we get it.
Mm-hmm. We got Avery Giovanni coming in saying, hey, what's up? What's up, Avery? Thanks for hopping in and watching. Hey, everybody that is watching right now, remember, if you are not currently subscribed to our YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button. Head on over there and hit that subscribe button. We are 10 subscribers away from hitting that 100 milestone. So this close to doing the prize. So the giveaway.
So that subscriber didn't subscribe last night because I got one at the bar.
Yeah, as of this morning, it was still 90. So,
so somebody must have dropped out.
No one drops out, Jeremy B. No one. But hey, let's get this show started. Go on to our first thing here, which is the Soul Man's injury report, which I have some good news. There's absolutely no one listed out for this game. There were a few iffy ones, but as last reported on DetroitLions.com, no one will be out for this game. There was a few questionable, so maybe we'll see some guys that might go in and out a little bit, nursing some things. But as far as anybody listed as out, nobody. So that's good news for us. Smoking Jeremy B, your thoughts on, having a pretty healthy roster going in?
It'd be the first time we've had it all year. I like it.
Statman?
I love it too, man. Having Penei Sewell out there, hopefully. I'm assuming he's playing if he's not listed on there.
Yeah, he's not listed. Last I knew, he was going to play. He was a full participant in practice on Friday. So, and they said if he was full on Friday, he would play on Sunday. So, looks like he will be playing. DeAndre Swift, TJ Hawkinson, both going to be a go as well. No worries.
Trey Flowers is in, which helps us in the run game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, Statman, let's take a look at your stats of the game. For your key stats, Minnesota offense is number 15 and defense is number 26. And Detroit offense is number 18 and the defense is number 21. So let's go ahead and break it down. Statman, what do you got?
All right. So their offense for the Minnesota Vikings are coming in ranked 10th in passing in the league. We got the youngest secondary, so that's going to be, I think, a little bit of a struggle for us. So hopefully we can keep Kirk Cousins some good pressure on him like we didn't do against Justin Fields, because he will eat us alive. Against the Lions, Cousins has had a career passer rating of 124.6. He has also had 16 touchdowns and only 1 interception against us. And Minnesota on top of that's won the last 7 games. So hopefully we can keep it in, keep it close, run the ball, because our offense isn't looking so hot. We're ranked 20th in rushing.
Do you remember that the other quarterback that got the win against us?
Other quarterback for
Minnesota. It was our own beloved and hated Chase Daniels.
No.
Yeah. Out of those 7 wins, the 6 are Kirk Cousins. The 1 is Chase Daniels.
Because he started the game and didn't finish it? Is that why they gave him the loss? They gave Kirk Cousins the loss on it?
No. Chase Daniels won the game. He threw 6 touchdowns against us.
Because Cousins has played 7 total games against us.
Yeah, but they've won 7 straight.
Yeah.
And he's 6-1, but they've won 7 straight. He was out a game, and Chase Daniels started and beat us.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
I do.
Remember Chase Daniels.
It was the year before we signed Chase Daniels, or 2 years before, excuse me.
Well, we got Crazy Ken coming into this show. Says, "What's up? Not me. I'm not allowed. LOL." And then Dan Davis as well says, "How about Hawkinson? Is he a go?"
He's a go.
He is good to go.
Yeah, I like this new comment that's that on the screen there. I changed it up this morning, and now we can see like the pictures and stuff. So that's pretty sweet. I like the way that comes in. Just saying. So Smoking Jeremy B, we heard what you said about Kirk Cousins and all that. What are initial thoughts on Logan's stats of the game?
That means our defense isn't quite as bad as we thought it was. Our offense is about where I figured it would be because, like I said, last year we had the 14th offense overall with better weapons at the wide receiver position. So I expected a scale back on that because the passing game wasn't going to be as good. And it has nothing to do with Goff. It has to do with who he's throwing to.
Yeah, I mean, I still think we have, receivers plenty capable of making plays and doing what they need to do. They just got to be hit more and they got to stop dropping the ball. Let's take a look, guys, at before we do, actually, I want to just remind everybody to check us out on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, all those social media spots. If you're not following us there, make sure you are. And hey, check out our Facebook group page. We do a lot of stuff in there. We do our primetime pick polls are in there. Most of the major updates for the shows are on the Facebook group page. So if you're not a member of that group page, check it out. We're Lions Nation Podcast on Facebook. Go over there, become a member. And participate in all of our fun stuff that we do on there.
And don't forget, when you check us out on YouTube, subscribe, like, and share.
Yeah, buddy. So let's go ahead and talk about who we think are going to be our in the zone players for this upcoming matchup against the Vikings. We have myself. I'm going with DeAndre Swift. I think that he needs to be more involved in this game and have a lot better game than he has been having. At least last week. Anyway, I want to see a lot more involvement with Jared Goff and him. Statman, you're going with Jamal Williams. And Smoking Jeremy B, you're going with TJ Hawkinson. So let's go with you first, Statman. Jamal Williams.
I just think Jamal Williams needs to get started. He needs to get going. I think he needs to have a consistent game. 20-plus carries is what I'm expecting out of him against Minnesota for us to win. So I would say he's going to be in the 80 to 100 range with 20 carries. And I think he's going to get some receptions out of the backfield as well. So I'm looking forward to a big game from him because Minnesota's defense is not the defense of old.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, if both of our key players, in the zone players, do their thing, then we could have a great game on offense, especially with Swift and Williams both doing their thing would be amazing. Smoking Jeremy B, TJ Hawkinson.
I chose TJ Hawkinson because the Vikings defense is set up to stop the run. Therefore, they use the run to get them to bite. The play action opens up, and TJ hits those crossing and the post routes and gets open.
Hell yeah.
All right. I like that. Well, we had Braxton Heels just sent me a message wanting to come in and join us. Braxton, you'll have to catch us on our fan show or possibly on Fridays. The pregame and postgame show, we normally just do the three of us just because we have a nice system that we have worked out. But you're more than welcome to pop in and comment, and we would love to have you on one of the other shows, like our fan show especially would be a good one. Just let us know. That's on Wednesday night, so just let us know if you want to be a part of that. We'd love to have you on there. Let's go to our keys to victory. I have the offense play 4 quarters. That's been the biggest thing for me all year. Until I see that, I'm going to keep that there. And the defense, they need to minimize D Cook, but I don't think he's playing, maybe, from what I hear now. So that would be pretty easy for us to do. Statman, stop the run on defense and run the ball effectively on offense. And Smoking Jeremy B says maintain down and distance with controlling the clock. Pressure, no mental errors. So you guys let's elaborate. Let's start out with Smoking Jeremy B.
Well, the down and distance thing. As long as they're doing that, they have a chance to win a game. When they do not use the down and distance, and that means getting your 3 to 4 yards on first down, getting your 2 to 3 yards on second down to make it third and manageable, which makes your options more open on third down. If you do that, the game becomes easier and it's easier to control the clock. And that's because using the run and the pass in the right order. It's not always just run, pass, run, or pass, run, pass. There's times when it's good to use the run, and there's time when it's good to use the pass first. It's knowing when is the key, and Anthony Lynn hasn't shown me he has to do it, but it is the key to winning this game.
Yeah, real quick, Dan Davis coming in. I think Anthony Lynn needs to call a consistent game and not get away from the run today. Also, if we are throwing it, Hawkinson needs to be the target number 1. Yeah,
The problem is defenses know he's our best receiving target, and they've been blanketing TJ.
Yeah, I mean, he can still make the plays, though, hopefully. Dan Davis, Dalvin Cook is a game-time decision, according to Fox. So, yeah, I'll go to what, to mine. Obviously, my biggest one, you guys, 4 quarters. Until we can do that, then we're not going to win. We need to play consistent 4-quarter football. Every quarter, we need to put up some points at least, or at least stop them from putting up some points. You know what I mean? And then Dalvin Cook, if he does play, I don't want to see another Montgomery like Chicago game there where they just destroyed us in the run game. And Dalvin Cook is plenty capable of doing that. So
Dalvin Cook is not 100%. He is not the same right now.
He's still Dalvin Cook. So if we can't stop the run regardless, then we're going to be in for a hell of a day. So I think, let me just put it this way. Stop Dalvin Cook or stop whoever's in the backfield. that's
Madison can hurt you just as much.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If not more.
Let's hear from you. What do you got?
Pretty basic. Run the ball effectively on offense, control the clock, control down and distance. And then also, stop the run on defense. The run's going to kill you. And then we have to get pressure on Cousins. Cousins is the worst passer in history when he's got pressure on him. When he's getting hit all the time, I swear he's the worst quarterback when it comes to getting pressured on. So we got to get good pressure on defense, stop the run mainly, because Madison will kill us if we let him get started. And, Anthony Lynn just needs to get his head out of his ass and, call a decent game.
Call a good game. Yeah.
Yep.
I want to thank Avery, Ken, Dan Davis for hopping in and commenting, and everybody that's watching right now. Thank you so much for being a part of Game Day with us. We appreciate you guys hopping in here, and yeah, we absolutely love the support. Yeah, I know, man. It ain't time yet. It's in my head. It's in
Oh,
my head.
okay. We missed it last time. That's all I was saying.
Well,
Well,
we might as well do it right now since Jeremy B is pointing it out. Go ahead, Jeremy B.
I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsor, A1 Tire and Auto Repair. 2 locations to serve you, one in Saginaw, one in Bay City. Both have new and used tires, new wheels, custom wheels, and window tinting at the Saginaw location for all your car and care needs.
All right. Yeah, we did. I did completely forgot to do that last week. So I apologize to A1 Tire and Auto Repair. But you're always on the screen. Everybody can see the logo up there. But I apologize for not giving the shout out. I totally forgot. I don't usually forget that stuff. And it was right in front of me the whole time. But what can you do? So let's talk about, we did our keys to victory. We got our in the zone players. So let's just talk about the game now. What are we expecting? Let's do the Anthony Lynn. The big talk has been Anthony Lynn and trying to call a better game. Smoking Jeremy B? We'll go to you. How do you feel? What adjustments does Anthony Lynn need to do, or is there anything that Dan Campbell can do to help with that?
I think Dan Campbell and Deuce Staley need to take over the play calling duties because he evidently cannot do the same thing all the time. It's the same problem he had at Buffalo and the same problem he had at San Diego, and now it's happening here. Like I said, this was the only question mark on the coaching staff I had.
So what, in your eyes, Statman, what can Anthony Lynn do today to change it up, to get that first win? What does he have to do?
give the ball to Swifty, and Swaggy. You got to get Swifty with it, man. You want to win games, you got to keep Swift involved throughout the game. You got to keep Williams involved throughout the game. That's why you have 2 premier running backs. That's why you have the combo. Give them the carries. Give them the touches. Your offensive line's built around it.
Yeah, if they do that, if they can get that running game going, what does that do for the passing game? It opens it up.
Yeah.
Play action. Jared Goff might be a little more comfortable in the pocket, and maybe he won't make so many mistakes. We'll see. I'm kind of smirking when I say that because we haven't seen him go one game without making a ridiculous mistake. Not just any mistake, but they're usually dumb mistakes. So if we get the running game going, Jared Goff cleans up his act, and Anthony Lynn calls a good game. Those 3 things have to happen. If that all comes together, I think we could very well possibly get a win out of this game today. But you have to remember one thing: our defensive backs, man, they're not the best. They're not the worst. They're not. If Kirk Cousins has time, like we talked about, he's going to be throwing it all day long, and I can see it now. It's just going to be horrible. What can these cornerbacks do, or what can the defense do to help?
That is pressure. That's the only thing that's going to help a bad secondary is pressure. We've seen it. We didn't have pressure for 3 years, and our secondary got torched even when we had Slay.
We got Facebook user popping in, says, let's get it, fellas. Hopefully we do some good things in this game. Absolutely. Let's get it. That's what we're talking about right now. Hoping that the Lions can finally string it together. It's going to take some work, but if you put all the key elements in together, you can win games. They have not put the key elements together yet. Like you said, pressure equals messed up throws equals sacks equals just trying to hurry stuff up. Like you said, Statman, Kirk Cousins gets, all out of sorts when he's being pressured, like most quarterbacks do, but Kirk Cousins is one that really does. And hold on a second, we got Dan Leonard coming in. Not betting on the Lions to cover is going to help them today. Yeah. So Dan Leonard's not going to bet on the Lions today, so hopefully that'll change things up a bit. We got Dan Davis coming back in and says, Aaron Glenn can get his defense to generate consistent pressure, it will help the secondary tremendously. Absolutely.
Yes.
It all begins with that defensive line, and we've seen in the Chicago game there wasn't very much pressure at all. Not that was expected, if you consider the week before against Baltimore. So it's got to be consistent. You can't have one game with the defensive line doing really well and then another game where they're absolutely, not even – it's like they're not even on the field. And I think also you got to get Barnes and Maben in the game more and more involved. They got to be in there as well because those are two linebackers that really play football that I still don't think we're seeing enough. So I think if you get those two in at the same time for more than, for most of the game, that'll help out tremendously as well.
Well, just look at the Ravens game. The difference between the Ravens game and the Bears game. The Ravens game, Barnes was in for 40 plays. The defense looked electric and made stops. In the Bears game, he was in for 12 snaps. When you don't have him in, the defense looks out of sorts, lethargic, and slow.
Hey, we got my man, Chicken Nugget King, popping in saying, and everything that is said is exactly what is needed in this game. So basically agreeing with us. Hey, thanks, Chicken Nugget King, for hopping in. And we got Victor Lester. Love the show, guys, over on YouTube. Hey, Victor, thank you so much.
Hey, how's it going, Vic?
We got Facebook user says Barnes helps the defense elevate and move fast. I think that might be Chicken Nugget King with the Facebook user comment. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's him on all of those. But yes, Barnes helps the defense, and so does Reese Maben. They got it. He's a good linebacker, and like I said, if those two are in at the same time and they play for most of the game, I think with pressure, with decent linebacker play, the cornerbacks, a lot of pressure gets taken off of them, and they're able to hopefully maybe make some good plays, maybe some turnovers. Keep Minnesota's offense off the field.
My final question is for you two. What if it does go bad?
What do you mean?
And this is our 5th loss in a row. Where do you guys have your win total then?
11.
Still the same. 11. 11-6.
I had to ask.
11-6, baby. I'm telling you, they're going to the playoffs. Get ready.
Chicken Nugget King did confirm that it is him. And then we have Victor coming back in saying, "What's up, Logan? Watch every chance I get. Go Lions."
Hell yeah, go Lions.
Yeah, thank you, Victor, for popping in and watching us. Well,
I still say I'm sticking with my 5 wins as a top.
Get out of here with that. No, I'm just kidding.
I just don't see it, boys.
Okay, Smoking Jeremy B. Let me ask you a question, Mr. Doubtful all the time. Let's ask this, okay? What if they win and they look like a team that is well put together? Does your thought change?
No, because our roster is okay. They're NFL players, but what I'm saying is a majority of our roster is not a starter on 31 other teams. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be cruel. I'm being me. I'm being the realistic thing. You're telling me that you would have Quintus Cephas as your 1?
Quintus Cephas is good.
I didn't say he wasn't good. He's a great receiver. He's a number 2 by speed and ability. That's what I'm getting at. Yeah, Amon-Ra is a true slot receiver. He needs to be utilized more as well. Khalif Raymond is a kick returner on every other team. He would barely sniff the field anywhere else because of his drop. He's leading the team in drops. That's an issue.
Well, we got Chicken Nugget saying, God, he still believes in 11-6. Laugh my ass off. So, yes, we do. Yes, we do, Chicken Nugget King.
I ain't jumping off that hopium train, okay? I'll be drinking the Kool-Aid the whole way.
if it gets to the point where 11 wins is not possible, then I'm going to go with 10.
Oh, bye.
We got Crazy Ken coming in, says sound like someone is living in a fantasy world. Yep, that would
Maybe. Who knows?
that would be Soul Man, and it's a Stat Man. We like to live in that world because it's fun there. We got Victor Lesser saying, I agree with Jerry.
I think he's talking about Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy.
Yep.
Smoking Jerry B.
Yeah, most people would.
Yeah, I mean, they do. And I see what Smoking Jeremy B's point is. I see his point. I see it.
And our two best corners, where are they? On the IR.
Yeah, but that's
what's burning us right now.
That's where the rest of the defense needs to step up to help those guys out, and they don't. So if they do, Smoking Jeremy B, then I think that changes things up. I think there is talent in that secondary, but they can't do it all by themselves.
I think there's talent in our receiver group. They've just been having a lot of problems with drop passes, like Jeremy brought up. I think the whole team has been being horrible at drop passes.
Yeah, there's definitely things that they have to clean up, like I had mentioned.
Cephas has had 2 drops. Amon-Ra's had 2 drops. Khalif Raymond has had 8 drops already this season.
2 is too many. That's my opinion. You get paid millions of dollars to catch the football.
You know what? You're talking about out of 4 games, right? Cephas did the same thing when he first started last year. He had 2 drops. Guess how many he ended the year with? 3.
He improved. That's what Raymond needs to do, it sounds like.
Well, we got Timothy.
Shoot for 11, take what you can get.
Take what you can get. Hey, Tim, I've been hoping that you would pop in while we were doing a live show. You comment on our shows all the time, so I was hoping you'd pop in one of these times. So thanks for popping in.
Love you, Maniac, Tim, but your hopium's a little full, too.
We got Tom and Amy coming back in. Hey, Tom and Amy. My lovely son, he has such a high hopes for the Lions. We can only pray for Lions' success. That's right.
Oh, nice.
Hey, let me get this straight. I expect only 5 wins. I hope for more because I am a fan, but I'm a realist. That's where I'm at. Because I've seen this dog and pony show before, and this is a true rebuild. This isn't a retool like they thought, because a retool is what we've done in the past, where you plug in flashy, expensive player and go, ooh, he makes us look pretty, and then they disappoint you. We didn't do that this year. We got a bunch of has-beens and never-wases to fill the roster where we had to, just to field a team. That is what I'm talking about.
That's the kind of team I like, though, because, has-beens and never-was-beens, they have something to prove. And those kind of teams
you know what else
win
I think is interesting? Goff kept his number when he came over. There was a movie, a bunch of has-beens and never-wases making the playoffs by winning out with 7 games. What movie was that?
The Replacements. Yep.
Yeah, Shane Falco, and he reminds me a lot of Shane Falco in the beginning of that movie.
I mean, they struggled in the first couple games that they played, too.
Like I've been saying all along, once it all does this,
it's over.
Yeah, we'll end up with 5 wins.
Team is good.
Terry Bradshaw even says that the Lions have a good team. And if Terry Bradshaw says it, then you know it's true. That's all I got to say.
And the culture is changing. Yeah. That's what I like. The culture.
The main thing is with the losing culture that we've had in the past, the best thing that fixes a losing culture is winning. Once they get 1 win and they get that taste of success, that is why I said they'll win a few more. But it's going to be, that's what we need to do is win the right games. We can't win the games where the teams are down. We have to win the games where it's a tough team. That's what's going to show difference. Okay. Because that's been the knock on the whole Detroit Lions the last 12 years with Stafford. Oh, he never beats good teams.
We did that already, Jeremy B. If you remember correctly, technically, we beat Baltimore, technically. And that was huge team, and we beat them. So we already did what you just said. We are plenty capable of doing it.
But what will come up is, well, they're missing all their 3 starting running backs.
They were missing half of their starting defense.
Their offensive line was banged up.
We got Chicken Nugget saying they got so many things they got to clean up. It's not even funny. I don't think they're that far away, Chicken Nugget, from getting things cleaned up. It's just they have to do what they do in some games, in other games, in this game, in that game, and put it all together on every game. And we got a winning team. It's not that complicated. We're right there. Why can't they just put it together? That's what I'm saying. 4 quarters, put it together. We got a winning team. End of story. 11 wins.
Have they done it yet?
They will today.
They are today.
Starting today. Tim says keyword was shoot for 11.
Let's go. Are we doing our pick?
Yes, indeed, Jeremy. We all see the same things, but I believe they'll get better within due time. And Bradshaw is correct. Yes, thank you. It used to be that those NFL analysts, they didn't talk about the Lions hardly at all. They are talking about them this year a lot more than they ever have been. And it's because
you know why?
Because they know what I know and Logan knows. There's a team there that can win the games if they just fix those few little things. I'm telling you, Jeremy B. I'm telling you.
I swear, Hopium is not a drug. Try it.
No. I was on Hopium for 10 of the last 12 years.
But look, I'm not saying, every year the Lions fans, a lot of them do the same thing, okay? We have high hopes, and then they lose a couple games, and everybody's garbage, throw out the team, get rid of the coach, blah, blah, blah.
See, for me, but I'm not there.
No, not for this year. For me, it's different because I see who the coaching staff is. I see all the stuff they did in the offseason. I see the team that is potentially sitting right there. That's why I'm saying 11 wins because I feel like I can see the potential that's sitting right there on the field. They just got to put it together. I'm not saying it because I have high hopes that every year they're just going to go and win the Super Bowl. No, I really do feel like I see a great team that just has to put it together. That's it. And we start winning games. It's that simple. Logan?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think we're a few mistakes away from winning every one of those games. Like I've said before, we just have to put it together. And I think as soon as we put that together today and we destroy the Vikings today, we're going to come out and we're going to destroy the rest of the teams on the schedule. I don't care.
Victor Lester's exactly right.
They either
show up in the first half or the second half, and they need a full effort.
That full 4
We've
quarters.
said that. We've been saying that for 4 games straight, now the 5th. I have no faith in Anthony Lynn.
Always say no kids. But we're trending in the right direction, though. That's the thing. We've seen the right direction in glimpses. The only thing we haven't seen is a full 4 quarters of football with that all together. That's 4 quarters all together. Win.
We do have the better kicker in, so maybe we won't be going for it on 4th down in the red zone every time.
Yeah, get the points. Get the points. If you need to get the points, get the points.
I think they were afraid Ramon Santioso would have had a heart attack if he tried to kick that many field goals in a game.
Maybe. I know there was a reason why they weren't going for the field goals. There had to have been. Yeah, they didn't have trust in him.
No, not at all.
Right. Did you see the way he looked when he kicked the 31-yarder? I mean, as much as I hate to say it, I'm going to use a military phrase. He was sweating like a whore in church after Navy payday.
Yeah.
He was that nervous.
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
We got Chicken Nugget, I believe, saying giving a better effort is good, but we want to win. Well, absolutely. And these guys, they put in effort. I have not seen anybody besides Collins blazing and moseying around. They're putting in the effort. They want to win.
Annalise.
They're playing. Well, yeah, man. He tries to put in some effort a little bit here and there. I just think he's just a little bit, past where he needs to be to do what he needs to do. But I think the effort is there. I think it's been there. I think we've seen these guys play hard, but we haven't seen it all 4 quarters. And I think, again, that's where it all lies on.
I want to see Pittman and Beckett in instead of Anzalone and the other guy.
We got nice pickup with the kicking situation. And Jeremy, laugh emoji, laugh emoji. I may have threw an extra one in there.
That's okay. I know it's Chicken Nugget King laughing at what I said.
Hey, to all of you guys
Fantioso
watching right now, thank you so much for popping in on the We Are Lions Nation preview show. This is game day. We love our new time, and looks like lots of you guys do as well. So thanks for hopping in with us. Thanks for participating and commenting. But hey, Statman, let's say you're on YouTube and you're like, man, this show's great. I want to know when all the new episodes are available. What should you do?
Subscribe! Just hit the subscribe button. It's that easy, and it's free. You don't have to pay. It's not like a Hulu subscription or Netflix subscription. You don't even have to pay for it. You just subscribe, and it gives you all the
came across my
needs.
screen. I got great news.
What's
Dalvin Cook is out. Dalvin Cook is out.
Well, let's
that
not
is
forget.
Great news.
Let's not forget, they still do have a pretty good running back coming in. So I think that the focusing on that is going to be key.
No, but Dalvin Cook's been practicing all week with the first team. The other guy has not. And yes, he's good. And TJ Hawkinson is officially in.
Hey, Jeremy, you want to go ahead and do another shout out to our sponsor?
Absolutely. A1 Truck and Tire, 2 locations to serve you. Saginaw and Bay City. So if you're in the Tri-City areas and you need a deal, come on in. Mention the fact you saw the ad on We Are Lions Nation app. We'll give you $10 off your total bill.
Awesome.
I left that up there a little longer on purpose. I wanted to see if anybody said anything, but you guys didn't.
I did.
Damn it.
I said awesome.
Hey, Smoking Jeremy B. Let's say you're just a rogue person and you're just wandering around social media, and you're like, man, I know We Are Lions Nation podcast has to be out here on social media somewhere. Where would they might find us at if they were looking?
Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, all the above, TikTok. We're all there. We're on everything.
That we are. Oh, and we just had, it looks like Chicken Nugget is confirming what you said, Smoking Jeremy B. Dalvin Cook is out, but we've got to work to do in this game.
Yep.
We do. We have work to do. If we do that work, put in the 4 quarters necessary, come out strong, continue
Vikings.
The whole game, we win. Hands down. We win. Every game.
Yeah.
Every game.
Guess what I got to do as soon as we get off here? I got to switch Dalvin Cook for Eli Mitchell.
I just noticed that I in my fantasy I switched out Kyle Pitts and put in Dallas's tight end because Pitts hasn't been doing very good. But then I thought to myself, they're playing the Jets, so I put him back in, and he's getting me some points. And I also seen today that Tennessee's receiver Logan helped me out here, brain farting.
Ferkser?
Julio or AJ?
You talking about tight end?
AJ Brown.
Oh.
I had him on the bench.
AJ Brown's back in.
He got cleared to play today. So I had to switch him up too. Right at the last minute.
So
and that's why
AJ
the
Brown
Titans will beat the Jags.
AJ Brown is in?
Full goal. Yep. Full goal.
That's good. I wonder if Julio is too. Did you say Julio's in too?
No, Julio is not in.
Okay.
Let's see what Tim says here. Both teams need a win bad. Hopefully they'll get it.
Yes.
So yes. Hey, I'm really happy that Tim hopped in. Like I said, every time we do a show, no lie, every time we do a show, I post a show, and he comments on it like right after we're done with it. So I was like, man, if we could just get him in here when the show's going, and he's happened to hop in right in today. So, and we've had a really good consistent amount of viewership today as well. So thank you guys again, because we know you could be elsewhere watching the pregame stuff, but you are here with us, the ones that are, and we appreciate that so much. And it looks like Tim just corrected himself there and says the Lions. Yeah, they're both down. These are the two bottom teams in the division. One's got to beat the other one, and let's hope that it is the Lions that pull out.
It will be. It will be.
Score prediction, Soul Man.
All right. Well, obviously the Lions are going to win this one, and I think they're going to win it 31-21.
Statman.
30-0. Lions.
Oh, that's some hopium right there, brother. That's some strong Kool-Aid you drank this morning. Well, I'm sticking with my prediction. Y'all are going to hate me. I don't care. Vikings win 27-17. We're going to have a better effort, but it's not going to be enough to stop Jefferson and Thielen and Cousins.
What's it going to take? Smoking Jerry B, let's be real. What's it going to take for you to hop back on that hopium wagon? What are you going to have to see this year out of them?
The next draft.
How many? No.
What if we traded for Russell Wilson?
No, we're not. We can't afford to trade Goff. Trading anyone that's left on the roster, and I'm going to throw this out. This is the one thing I could never pull a Mike Valenti or somebody stupid. If you trade Goff, it's a $61.5 million cap hit this year and a $94.5 cap hit the next year. So you're talking about setting back the team $155 million. Trading Taylor Decker, it's a total of $60 million in dead cap over these 2 years. If you get into the negative, then it starts costing you draft picks. We need these draft picks to improve the team, to be able to shove the crap off the roster the next season and fill it with younger, better players.
Yeah, I just had to ask the question.
And I'm just trying to be honest. I have right.
Well,
I don't like these ideas that people are floating around about trade Decker, trade. Oh yeah, I'm the cap guy. We got so much cap room coming available next year. It isn't funny. If we wouldn't have got rid of Tobias and Collins this year, because they cost us a little bit next year too, we'd have over $100 million in cap, but we're going to have just under that. I think it's in between 97 and 98 million in cap for next year.
Well, the bottom line is, I think that the Lions had to get rid of those two. Just dead weight.
I understand they had to, but you know what? You could have looked at Collins and said, guess what? You're going to be a pine rider. You're going to get paid to do nothing. And if you're not in the game, and that's in the new CBA, you only make a percentage of your game check.
Yeah, I didn't know that part.
So put him on the practice squad, pay him 10% a game, and call it good. And call up Beckett, call up Pittman, call up somebody. Let these young guys that are hungry to play, that showed they wanted to play in the preseason, let them play.
So Tom and Amy ask, are we having a after show, Logan?
I think they mean by like after game show.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we do
not.
It. I mean,
we have our post game show on Tuesday.
Yeah, our post game shows are on Tuesdays, but we typically don't do a show right after the game. It might be a good idea to just have the fresh thoughts on our mind.
Yeah, I like it.
We could just do, we could leave our post game show alone. We could just have the after reaction show.
Yeah.
And we could actually have, if the guests wanted to join, they could shoot us a message and we could pop them in.
We could do that.
It's actually a great idea. Mm-hmm. Mom, appreciate it.
Good job, Statman's mom. For what a brilliant person. I see where Logan gets all this smarts from. We got Tim
Hey,
saying
Logan-
his score prediction is 24-17 Lions. Victor says a win. And Tim comes back in and says, when the Lions got golf, they were suckers.
Yeah.
She said, they said, looks like your mom says that would be great. I think she just wants to see you more, Logan. Logan, you need to call your mom more, man. She's this the only time she gets to see you. My mom might be watching
wish my
too.
phone.
Just talking about
Oh.
moms, real quick. Talking about moms. I haven't done this in a little bit, but my mom is no longer in the hospital. She's actually in Okemos in a rehabilitation center. So she does still have some problems with her vision and her legs. So she's having a little bit of trouble there. She might be there for a little while, but she's right close to home, so plenty of support. And she is very, very, I guess, happy. She's just happy. Seems like she's in good spirits, and that's all I can ask for. And Mom, I love you, and we know you're doing your thing, and hopefully you see this and you're cheering on those Lions today, which I know you will not be watching the Lions, but maybe just once you will. But yeah, since we were talking about moms, I figured I'd bring my mom up because I know that she does watch sometimes. So, Mom, you're awesome, and get well soon.
Yeah,
I was trying to
over there now.
Before you went to your mom update, which is great news. I'm glad to hear it about your mom, Andrew, because our parents are our parents. Mm-hmm. I wished I wouldn't have had the phone in the stand with my ring light right now, because my dad has this little squirrel that comes in and eats peanuts off the floor of the shed. He actually came in while you were talking about your mom. He just sat there and looked at me and grabbed a peanut, ate it, and then ran out.
Hey, thanks, Tim. Thank you so much for your comment there. Yes, it was a scary situation, but I think a lot of things are going to be changing, and I think my mom has a lot more positive outlook on things, and hopefully things will be going for the better. So, fingers crossed, and hopefully she won't be in that rehab facility too long, and she can get back on her feet, and things will be back to normal. Well,
and
guys,
because before you just go to him, and also my mom tends to watch occasionally. I hope she's having a safe trip back from Montana from visiting my nephew. My nephew, her grandson. I worry about them. They're both in their 70s. Driving long distances is never good for that thing.
Yeah. So yeah, safe travels to your mom, Smoking Jerry B. Hey, Statman. We missed this. We missed this last time, and it wasn't the same without it.
I offered to do it. He wouldn't let me.
Nope, I wouldn't let him. There's only one person that can do this part. Although I don't know if you guys heard or not, but the other day was Smoking Jerry B's birthday, and I sang him a lovely rendition of the Happy Birthday song, and that he loved a lot. So if you guys want, I can bust that out real quick.
No.
I think everybody wants to hear me sing the Lions fight song here.
Yes,
all
that's
right.
What's happening.
Let's go.
Do it right now.
Let's go, Lions Nation! Forward down the field, a charging team, they will not yield. And when the blue and silver wave, stand and cheer the brave. Rah, 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 go hard, win the game. With honor you will keep your fame. Down the field and gain a Lions victory. Go Lions! Let's go! One pride, baby!
One pride. It is game day. We are less than 1 hour and 10 minutes away from kickoff. Lions at Minnesota. Let's go, Lions. One pride for the Stat Man, Smoking Jimmy B. I am the Soul Man, Andy Souls, and this has been We Are Lions Nation Podcast Live Preview Show. We will see you all again.
30-0. Subscribe, baby.
Subscribe.
Get out there and subscribe.
Love you guys.